Shelly Prescott. Hello, Tammy W. Hello, Payment. Hello. All right. Sorry for the OCD interruption. I apologize. How is everyone tonight? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hello, hello. All right. I think I'm got everything set. All right. All right. I think we're set. Try to pull this over. Whoa, there. Like that. This here. Look at my hair. Ooh, I was outside with buttons. It's a little windy. It's a little windy out. Yeah, I am feeling better. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank goodness. Look at my hair. Ooh. Nice to see you too. How's everybody doing? Let me put my glasses on. I can't see these comments. Sweet Jesus, help me. Nice to see you, Teresa. Well, thank you, Fado. Thank you. Thank you, Fado. Thank you. Eugenia, hello. Thank you. Yeah, I hurt my back so bad at work, but it only took me 2 days to get it back together, so that was good. I didn't have too much time out. Sad girl. Either you're not working or you're spending wrong. I don't know which it is. Well, sad girl, if that's how somebody's talking to you, I don't think you need me to tell you to get out of that situation right now. Get out of that situation right now. Because if anybody's going to talk like that to you, then they are capable of doing something like that. So, sad girl, get out of that right now. That's a free answer for you. Hello, Payment. Hi, Cranky. Grandma says hello. Thank you, Cranky. Nice job. Tammy W. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my foot. Oh, my God. Poor Tammy. Your foot, my foot, the top of my foot. I got something wrong with the bone. I don't know what the heck it is. Oh, my gosh. Thanks, guys. Shelly Shell. Oh, thank you, Teresa. You should see me in the morning. A little scary. My hair looks yellow. Almost orange. What the heck? Must be something on this. There must be a setting I can fix on this camera. Hey, Beauty Skin Deep. Absolutely. Okay, Tammy. Do you have a question or you just want are you doing the card? Because we're going to be doing the sticks too. Hey, Tony, what's up? We're going to be doing the sticks too. So the sticks, the way I'm going to do the sticks this time is I'm going to pull 3 sticks, but I'm only going to give you one message out of it. I'm going to combine the messages of the sticks. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, Shelly, was my price for the sticks the 55.55, right, Shelly? Same thing? 55.55? I think they're both the same. What's going on, Tony? How are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? You doing anything? Where are you at, Tony? What state are you in? Are you in down south? Are you in Virginia? Where are you? Okay, Tammy. So the sticks, you don't have to ask a question, you know that. But you want to know how Scott feel about us. Okay, great. Shelly, could you remember that question for me? How does Scott feel about us? For Tammy. I got you, Tammy. Hey, Tracy Trace. What is up, beautiful? Look at that picture. Tracy, love you. Oh my gosh. Tammy's picture looks beautiful. Look at you guys. Oh my God, I could see you. I see Tony. He's handsome. Soraya. Buttons, she's good. She's under there sleeping. I made more space over there so we could play right there when she has her babies out. I made more space. So I put the love seat over here, which is kind of good because I have all of I have my candle, I have my angel, I have my Jesus, I have my grandmother, I have my crystal ball, I have my singing bowl up the top, I have my angel wing crystal, which is protective, I have my amethyst, and I have my black tourmaline. So, did I say that right? Yeah. Oh, Virginia, yeah, I thought so, Virginia. Yeah, cool. Thank you for that, Rose. I appreciate that. Yeah, everything's good with me. Yeah, my back was bad for a couple days. Um, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and by Friday I felt better. So it was good, thank God. I thought, oh no, it's bad. When your back hurts, I was dropping everything. I rarely ever drop anything. Everything I did in the kitchen, wherever, I dropped it. Pick up a hairbrush, I dropped it. I'm like, this is crazy. This is crazy. So I wanted to put my hair down, but sure looks yellow. My hair is not yellow or orange. I don't know what is going on with this setting. I can't even change it. Let's see. Save highlight, share microphone. This ain't like TikTok. You could make yourself look good. But on here, nope. This is the truth. You see the real you. Looks orange, right? Some blonde, some gray. Getting old. Thanks, Tracy Trace. My age is truly starting to show. It's a little scary. A little scary. Really scary. Let me tell you, if you're in your 30s or 40s now, if you're in your 30s or 40s now, I'm going to tell you now, enjoy it. Because once you hit almost 60, like I'm 57, and every day you're scared that you're not going to wake up. Every day, especially since my heart attack, it's like, oh God, when I open my eyes, I'm so excited. Wrinkles I don't worry about. It's the lighting and shadowing. Oh, thank God. Because maybe it's that light there. I better stay away from that light. That light's making me look orange. My hair. You feel that too, Tracy? Yeah, it's scary. Looks brownish, my hair? Ooh, that's good. Because over there it was looking pretty orange. I'll take brown. It's a little gray, my hair. I put that platinum on it, so it's a little bit, in the sun, it looks a little bit more gray. Toady said carrot top. Yeah. You know, it's funny. My hair is literally jet black. Let me see. Hold on one second. Let me grab something. I don't want to put my butt to the screen. This ain't TikTok. So hold on. Let me turn you that way for a second. Cause I ain't showing my butt. You can forget it. You can forget it. It ain't that kind of channel. Let me grab my. So when I was born, when I was a little kid. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right, there we go. I wasn't showing you that part of me. No, even though I lost a lot of pounds, this makes you look big in here too. This is crazy. This the way this camera is. I am not this. Listen. I really, really, unless look, you can see my bones. I really ain't fat. I don't know what's the matter with this camera. Okay. So when I was little, this color hair is not my hair. It's fake. It is fake. Fake. But this was me when I was little. That's me. Look at my little chubby legs. This is a better picture of it. That was me when I was little. Still mess up on my bangs. You see how short them bangs are? I still do the same damn thing today. But apparently I was 4 years old, it says on here. My mother wrote. Age 4, born September 24th, 1965. Our old phone number, our old address. It says Helen Joan Jackman. Taken 1 year and a half ago. If this is not recent enough, I have enclosed a later picture of her, but I would prefer this one to be entered. She must have entered me in a contest. I wonder if I won. I don't even know. I don't even know. But you know, to this day, I still love Winnie the Pooh. I don't have one, but I sure love him. I've always loved Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, that little bangs, right? I still got the damn bangs. It's a shame. It's a shame. But anyway, so talking about Carrot Top, when my hair was regular, dark black, dark brown, and I tried to lighten it, it goes red first. Even if when I put brown in my hair, and not the blonde, but brown, it gets reddish brown. It's always a dark auburn. And all I got to do is go out in the sun one day, and I got red in my hair. So red, yeah, you're right. Carrot Top is truly my name. Truly my game. Yeah. Okay, Renata. All right. So I'm going to call you by your name when it's your turn. And then when it's your turn, don't write your questions ahead of time because I'm not going to see it. If you can't be here to wait for it, then don't send it. Because I can't go into PayPal without disturbing this video. I don't even have it on the other computer, so I can't do it. So 3 sticks will give you 1 message. Same thing, which is, okay, so just understand I'm going to combine 3 sticks, but that's later, after I do these first. So this is a 1-card message. So I need you to let my moderators know if you have paid. I have Shelly up first, then I have Tammy. So Shelly, the list is you, Tammy, and all right, Tammy. Who else is after? All right, everybody. Hi, Eugenia. Where did I just see you? Yeah, Eugenia, I see you. Hello. Okay. Oh, great. The times are on there. When did that start? That's great. Do you realize it says the times on this now? Whoa, never did that before. All right, this is taking too long to get started. Tracy said it's 2019. Huh? Oh, boy. Tracy, you've been sleeping for a few years? Thank you, Payman. Thank you, Payman. You think she's cute? Thank you, thank you. You understand my prices? Okay, sad girl. No problem. Well, the question, yeah, 1 card. You can ask 1 question for the 1-card message. Absolutely. Yep. That's exactly what you can do. You can't see it, Shelly, when you're looking at the screen with the chat? You can't see that. There's real faint. There's times in each one. Look at this one here. It's crazy. There's times in there. I don't have a payment plan because I'm not promised tomorrow. That's why I don't have a payment plan. After my heart attack, I'm not promised tomorrow, sweetheart. All right. So, Shelly, you're up first. 1-card message. Shelly, you can ask your question since you are first. And anybody else? After Shelly is Tammy, and then if you're online, if you paid, I know Renata has paid, so if anybody paid before Renata, let Shelly know. Okay, she has Shelly, Tammy, Renata. Okay, if anybody else paid, please let Shelly know. Or Cranky. Because Cranky's on here too. They're my two mods. They're my two mods. Okay, payment says to add her. Okay, great. She's going to get the mini. One card message mini. All right. Yes, that's going to be a one card message mini. All right, payment. Shelly will get you right on the list. Be right after Renata. All right. Let me put a brighter light on here. That's better. Take it. I'll take it. Take it. Take it. All right. Need my glasses because I'm blind. I'm old. That's just the way it goes. All right. So, Shelly, oh, because it's an iPhone. Okay. Shelly, you can type your question, honey bun. Type your question, and we'll see what message. Let's see. What message comes up for you? At least you can smoke on YouTube. You can't smoke on TikTok. They'll get you off there real quick. And just for shits and giggles, Carrot Top, where are you at? Where's my Carrot Top man at? Where are you? Mr. Virginia, I'm looking for you. Are you still here? Are you still here, sir? Handsome sir, I know you're here. Where are you? Tony? Mr. Tony. You still here? Because Tony, I'm going to add a card for you on the list. Mr. Tony. Are you still here, Tony? All right, Shelly. Tony, are you still here, Mr. Tony? Tony? All right, Tony, we'll get back to you. Are you still here? All right, Shelly. What are T's current intentions? All right. All right. All right, Shelly. Where his intentions come in, the card that I pulled for that is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about his current intentions are to cut something out. Not about you, but about his current situation. There's something that he's dealing with currently in his present that he wants to get rid of. When you have a sword, it is always going to be about something being cut out, something being finished, tired of something, frustrated with something. His intentions are to have new ideas, new plans where you're concerned. It's also, he's hoping to have availability. He's also waiting for clarity, or he's waiting for, it says success. So when I say success, it's talking about waiting for a job, waiting for an offer, waiting for a proposal, waiting for maybe your health condition to get better, waiting for the opportunity, for the breakthrough, so to speak. Hi, Leo. It also is talking about waiting to have a more thorough, like, communication with you, talk with you, interaction with you. So his intentions, he is definitely concentrating on what's in front of him, not so much focused on anything in the past. Definitely focused on what's going on in the present and what's coming in the near future, which includes you. It's kind of like he's realizing the truth. When you talk about the Ace of Swords, he's realizing the truth of his feelings, of his emotions, of his goals, of his intentions. He also is enjoying the fact that you're stimulating to him, meaning that you're always giving positive energy, you're always uplifting, you're always investing, you're always listening. It's like sometimes you don't even have to say much at all. Just knowing that you care and that you're listening is a really big advantage being in his life. Because listening is all he really wants you to do. He wants you to hear him. It's like he likes to go over things with you and have very clear thinking as well. He's definitely having some visions. So his intentions are to reach the goals in which he is believing are meant for him. His goals include flying. His goals include careers. His goals include money. His goals include you. His goals include travel. His goals include stability. His goals include relationships. So everything that you're hoping for, it's like on point. Also his current intentions are to find a way to supplement his income at this time, waiting for another force of energy to come through, perhaps another opportunity to make money. So whether that's selling the cigars, whether that's selling something else that he has, he may be deciding to sell the motorcycle. I don't know. It feels like he wants to sell something else that's very precious to him, but feeling that desperate for money, feeling like that's what he might have to do. So he's struggling with that. All right, Shelley? That is your one card message. You also do get an oracle card with that, which I didn't tell you all. So the oracle card that you get with that comes up as crossed. So crossed comes up talking about choices, feeling kind of stuck right now, limited, whether that's because of something in front of you, whether that's because of a blockage, whether that's because of a condition, whether that's because of a financial situation, whether that's because of location, whether that's because of priorities. But definitely you're searching for purpose. You're searching, you're daydreaming. You might be a little indecisive on when to move, what to do. Like when I say when to move, I don't mean your house. I'm talking about when to react, when to respond, how soon to answer, how soon not to answer, what to say exactly, what not to say exactly. We're kind of being on eggshells. Don't be so nervous about or indecisive about what to say, how to respond. Follow your heart and say exactly what it is that you feel that you need to do, because your words are respected. Your feelings are appreciated. And your empathy is definitely acknowledged. So you're in good shape with your oracle card. Thank you, Salvador. Hello. Thank you. God bless you too. All right. So Tammy's question, remember it, Shelley? How does Scott feel about us? Pretty sure that was Tammy's question. How does Scott feel about us? Okay. How does Scott feel about Tammy and her, him and her together? How does Scott feel about where they are right now in the situation? What kind of energy is around Scott, please? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. Nice. So you have the Ace of Wands, Tammy. Tammy, you got the Ace of Wands. Good news is coming, Salvador. Good news is coming. Relief is on the way. Okay. So, Tammy. Ace of Wands. New beginnings. Good news. Physically starting something. Starting something physically. Whether that's starting a recovery, starting a detox, starting a weight loss journey, starting an exercise program, starting a business, starting something. You know, it's the beginning of something. It's having a lot of ideas, a lot of creativity. It's having that creative spark is what's going on right now. I feel like he's finding a new passion where the two of you are concerned. I feel like he's seeing you in a different light. I think that's making the world of difference in his life, like specifically to him. It's helping him to realize that he needs to work on some things. It's helping him to understand that he is capable of doing something. It's you encouraging him and giving him like, you know, like you can do this, giving him that motivation speech kind of thing. But also accepting him for the challenges that he does have, not expecting him to be perfect because none of us are. Loving him with his flaws, no matter what. There is a lot of growth. He feels there's room for growth. He's excited. It shows excitement. It's like he's getting into the game now, or he's getting into the program now, or he's getting into the routine now. He's a little nervous about a new beginning. He's a little bit nervous about trying, but he is confident that he doesn't want anybody else. He is confident that somehow, some way, you two can work this out. He believes that you can truly work this through. But he gets nervous that things change. It seems like when you are both living under the same roof, things change, or somebody becomes controlling, or somebody tries to become possessive, or somebody wants to be like the person in charge. But whoever this person is that's taking charge, if they would stop playing that role of controlling everything, it's like, let go of the control. The minute whoever this is, you or him, that can let go of the control issues, trying to control the other person one way or the other, putting expectations that somebody can't meet at the moment. They may meet them later, but somebody's progressing a little bit slower than the other. Hi, Lucerne. So there's definitely power here. And with this card, with the Ace of Wands, there's nothing but new growth. It's coming. And it's showing that he wants that. He wants this to work. He wants to figure out a way to make this work. It's like being with you shows him freedom. It shows him fun. It's like, okay, but once we live together, we need to still start going places, doing things together, not just staying home all the time and looking at the four walls and me playing the video games and you doing something else. It's like, we need to go out. We need to keep going out. There's going to be an openness coming between the two of you. This openness, hi Iona, this openness is going to allow you to express yourself, to allow himself to express himself. There's a lot of luck around both of you. There's also a new confidence, a new vitality that you have. It's 55-55. Also, it's very positive. It is very positive. Now, you have the card, the Cage, for your Oracle card. Your Oracle card comes up as Cage. So with Cage, it talks about your independence. It talks about you knowing that you can take care of yourself. You really don't need anybody with you. But it's not the choice of what you don't need. It's about what you want. and you don't want to do this alone. You don't want to do it without him. You very much love him. But there's going to be some type of release that's going to happen with you. This release it could be control. It could be releasing your control over somebody, releasing your ideas that you're going to be in charge or make decisions. It has to be a we of everything. You're going to reclaim like your power as a woman. You're going to reclaim your position as his girlfriend. You're going to reclaim the love that you've had for one another before. For a little while, there was so much tension that it was kind of like, you know, you had doubts. Like, does he love me? Does he want to be with me? Is this going to work out? Is he going to go away? Is he going to stay away? Does he want to come back? There was all kind of stinking thinking, so to speak. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of confusion. Some misunderstandings even. But with the Cage card here, at one point in time, you felt like you were stuck in that cage. You felt like you were trapped. Didn't know what else to do. But I feel like he has shown you in the past that even when he's not with you, whether he helps to pay the bills or helps to pay the rent or helps to do something, it's because he cares. It's because he wants to be with you. It's because he doesn't want you to suffer or struggle. So just know that he feels very positive. We just don't want to turn the pages too quick in this chapter. We want to allow him the freedom, just as much as you the freedom, to speak your mind, to express yourself, to say exactly how you feel. And then it's like, use going places and doing things out of the house is where you bond the best. So keep trying to find fun things to do when your mobility gets a little bit better and things are just going to fall into place. But the minute somebody tries to take control, tell them what to do, you or him, all bets are off and everything I'm saying is going to be washed out. So you get to make a choice. You get to decide the outcome. Choices and decisions have consequences. So pay attention to them. Okay? All right. Please let my moderators, Shelly Prescott or Cranky, whoever's available, let them know that you've made a payment. I believe that Lucerne was going to make a PayPal payment. She did, she says. So Lucerne, you will get put on the list. Next is Renata. Hi, Brandy Lee. Oh, gosh. You recently paid for an Akashic record clearing. Oh, I'm sorry that you wasted your money on that. Your Akashic records talk about things that you went through in the past. You yourself can get yourself, Brandy, out of that past shadow by not living in the past anymore, by deciding that an issue or a problem that you had doesn't define who you are. Randy, also know that you're the only one with the power to clear your Akashic records. Other people can claim that they can do it for you, but they can't, because you're the only one who can do that. Okay, Renata says, what are George's thoughts right now? Where his energy stands. We haven't spoken since that incident. Okay, yeah. What is his thoughts right now? Okay. All right, Renata, mini read coming up. If anybody's going to purchase anything, listen, I don't mind if you go to other people and you purchase something, but if you're hesitant, if you want to know if it can be done without paying for it, if you want to know if it's something that you can do, I understand, Brandy. I understand, but what they claim that they can do isn't going to resolve that or change that. Brandy, that's something more in private I'd rather talk to you about, but at no charge, but not on the live. I will talk to you. I promise I will catch up with you. I have a couple people ahead of you, but I will catch up. All right, Renata. Oh, that came out. Okay, I'll take it. All right, Renata. So George came out perfectly as the Emperor. We knew that. We knew he would come out as the Emperor. So right now you want to know about him, and he is currently stable. He is currently playing the role of father, playing the role of husband. It's like either in his job he has a lot of authority. Something about authority. You got it, Brandy. He's got something about authority, also control, and he's got control issues himself. But you know, he also gets very insecure. And you might find that to be strange, and they might find that to be funny with his personality, but he actually does, which is where the jealousy comes in. The anger comes in. Right now, he's focused on work. Right now, it's also, you got it, hun. It's also him disciplining himself. It is taking everything that he has. Hold on one second. Okay. It is taking everything that he has to discipline himself. Hey, Queen. To discipline himself to stay on track, to not give in. It's like he's punishing you. He's also very doubtful, and he's spending a lot of time and energy watching his wife. Every single, like he's on her like white on rice, like every single move that she makes, he's making sure that she's not talking to somebody else. He's gone through her phone records. He's definitely questioned her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So he's older, right, Renata? He's older than you. And he's older than his wife. This emperor comes up always as a father figure, yes, and that makes sense. However, I have an extra card here, Renata, for you, and it talks about third party, okay? So he doesn't feel as if he was wrong in seeing you or doing things behind his wife's back, because he feels like there's not really love there, but he feels that she owes him the respect to be faithful and loyal to him because he pays the bills. It's like he expects her to act a certain way, out in public, at the house, tending to the children, tending to him, having his clothes just the way he likes them, having his meals prepared. He's quite particular. Now, with these cups, it still shows that he still has a cup for you, which means he still has love for you. He's also very curious as to what you're doing, but his mind is still wondering as to how you knew and why he didn't know. It makes him feel like he was being, like, stupid, like he wasn't paying attention enough, like he missed something. It's like, how did you know it before I knew it? But yet, he really did know it. He knew it. That's why he said what he did, because he already knew. He had a feeling, but he didn't want to believe that. He didn't want to believe that his wife, the good girl, would do something like that. And that's how he feels like his wife is the good girl. This man has very good work ethics in one fashion. But he also has a very hot temper. He's extremely hot temper. He is going to reach out to you, Renata. It is going to take some time. It's not when you're expecting it or when you're wanting it, because of the fact that when I say he's got a temper, When I say he's stubborn, I mean stubborn. But there's nobody else out there really that he wants to be with, Renata, other than you. There's not. You okay, Buttons? There's nobody else that he wants to be with than you. So you don't have to worry about that. His opportunities for that are reversed. Meaning that, no, he's not going to be with somebody else, no. I feel like, right now for you, it feels like it's a tower moment. It feels like it's very uncomfortable. You miss him, and I get that. But he can't stop forgetting how beautiful you are. It's like he really loved the attention that you gave him. It's like he is addicted to you. So he's having a difficult time. Not connecting, not contacting, not offering, not anything. It's almost like he's hoping you'll reach out and want to see him. But at the same time, remember, he is distracted right now, making sure that the wife is doing what she's supposed to do and nothing else. There's a lot of chaos around their house. There's a lot of there's either construction going on, something's being done at the home. It's some kind of work being done to the home. I don't know what that is. It also feels like, he spoke about, man, that floor is creaky. He spoke like about divorce. He spoke about divorce to her. He also spoke to her about like trust issues. Yeah, they talked about trust issues. So she's doing everything she can to show him, like every time she goes anywhere, she's texting him, this is where I'm at now. This is what I'm doing. I'm at my sister's house. I'm at my mother's house, whatever. Whatever she's doing, she's texting him and letting him know every single step of the way. You are on his mind heavily. When he lays to rest, he thinks of you. For some reason, being in his vehicle, something about the car, or when he's driving, or when he's in a vehicle, it's when you hit his mind heavy as well. Also, that spot where you dropped him off at? That spot where he got out and slammed the door? When he sees that area, he gets flashback. He gets flashback. So you're on his mind constantly. It's not like he can forget you. He doesn't even want to forget you. It's kind of like he's afraid of karma. A little bit afraid of karma now. Because now that he thinks his wife might have done something, he's thinking, well, maybe because I done something, that's why this is happening. But it's only temporary. Like this feeling that he has is just temporary. He will be communicating. He will be reaching out. And I would say before July. I know that's a while off yet. But because he's so stubborn, I see a longer time frame. So it feels like before July, or in the month of July, that you're going to hear from him. So be prepared. That's your messages. Let me get your oracle card. So your oracle card talks about a new approach. It's talking about serpent is the card. It's serpent. And serpent talks about taking a new approach. Kind of unconventionality. Non-conformity. This is like a renewal for you. This is almost like a rebirth for you. Like you're going to get a chance to start this over. But at the same time, there's something new also coming around you, Renata, and there's someone else coming around you. Now, I feel like even though you're stuck on him, I don't feel like you're closed off to a new person coming around if they're the right person, if they're, successful, if they're a business person, if they're financially secure, if they're single, if they're looking for long term. I feel like you would consider this opportunity. So be prepared for someone to offer you something out of the blue. And don't turn it down. Remember, when you do things that you're supposed to be doing and staying happy and going out and having fun and like the festival today and all the other kind of things, it's important for you to do all those things because it changes the energy and has him come back. It pulls him back in. No, she'll never admit it. She's scared to death of him. He'd kill her. He'd literally beat the shit out of her, kill her. He literally would, I'm telling you, might not kill her, but he'd be pissed. I wouldn't want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay. Who's up next? Who's up next? Hi, Lindsay Linz. Payment. You haven't been wasting my time waiting for Jay. Good. Almost 3 years. He will reach out to me with good solid news. Is my gut feeling right? No more attempts from my end. Nice. Nice. Hey, Pineapple. I'm sure Olive can hear you. You don't need me to do it. I'm sure Olive can hear you. All right. Ooh, that popped out. Okay, Payman. Payman, look. Look at this card. So Payman, the Fool card came out. It's like, you know what? I'm not playing the Fool anymore. This is you, like, having a new perspective. This is you kind of like, you know what? I'm getting mad with this. Like, I'm fed up. I'm frustrated. I'm a good person. I deserve a better result here. I deserve at least some acknowledgement. I hear you, Payman, very clear. Your energy is like coming right to me. It's about respect. This is a grown man who's capable of making decisions, and he makes very important decisions on a daily basis. It's like he sees your innocence. He sees your love. He sees your attention. He sees your kindness. He sees your openness. He sees your patience. That's a lot. He also sees that you can be very spontaneous. But he feels that he's showing you without trying to show you a lack of commitment, so to speak. He's not quite ready for that new beginning yet. It's also talking about you needing the recognition. You needing the reason to have hope. He needs to give you something to inspire you, and he knows that. It's like he tries to keep his cool, or he tries to stay very calm. There's something going on, too, with either inherited issues, maybe something that's happened either in his childhood or something happened with his parents or something, maybe even what happened with him and his wife, so to speak. But it's like he's like taken on this negativity, this fear, so to speak, of commitment. It's like he knows when he allows himself to be with you, near you, intimate with you, anything of that nature, it's going to trigger him to want more. It's going to trigger him to then take a step into the future, like into a relationship. He's not ready for that yet. He'll use the excuse, his children, his family, and all that, and he's used that for way too long. For way too long. I mean, I've gone through this with you for quite some time, Payman. And yes, he's come forward when I said so. And yes, he's responded a lot of the times when I said so. But he has a deep-seated past issue. Right, Payman? I know your loyalty with this too. And I know your patience with this. And I know the fact that you haven't been with anybody. Looking at the whole big picture. It's like wealth is important to him. His family, his children is important to him. His parents, important. His relationship with you, important. Financial security, important. But I feel like he's gotten bad advice from somebody. I feel like even alcohol could be an issue here. I'm sorry, but it's coming up in the card. It came up in the King of Cups reversed. So it's like, when you have the King of Cups in reversed, it's either drugs or alcohol. So I'm not seeing drugs, I'm seeing alcohol. And this is also somebody who's only looking out for himself right now. He doesn't drink. Well, there's alcohol around here. I don't know who's got the alcohol problem, but I guarantee you, with this card, and my cards are never wrong when I'm doing this, it's either drugs or alcohol, so I'm praying he ain't on nothing, no meds. Unless he's on some type of mental health medication, but it's either drugs or alcohol, and I'm feeling alcohol. Now, I don't know where that's coming from or what that's... He was in his past, but he's sober for a year now. Okay, well, like I said, these cards, you see, first you said he don't drink, and making me feel like this card was wrong, but this card is showing me a problem. So again, maybe he's not actively drinking, but because of his past issue or problem with alcohol, I understand he no longer drinks. That's great. But because of his past issue, just because you stop the addiction doesn't stop the behaviors. Go talk to any addict who's been clean, drugs or alcohol, for years. They can stop the addiction. No, Uriel, not for me, it doesn't. It's not 18% because I don't just read the cards. I get the messages from my grandmother. So 18% don't count for my cards because I don't read just what's on the cards. I give a message for what I hear from my grandmother. So, but thank you for that. Maybe for a typical tarot reader, yeah, maybe you're right. So anyway, you have an opportunity for defeat or surrender. Walking away or self-sacrificing. Sometimes self-sabotaging. But right now it feels like deception because it's like a lack of communication. It's a lack of connection. It's kind of like, it's almost intimidating. Waiting for a response. When somebody holds back attention from you, or they're not reaching out to you like they used to, or not speaking to you as often, that's a manipulative tactic. Right, Payman. I get it. I see that 100%. And I do feel like you are suffering with sadness. It's coming up here. Feeling like you've lost something. Feeling like you're wondering if it's going to come back. Feeling like this might never happen. Losing hope, and I get it. I get it. I get it that there's remorse here. I get there's guilt here even. There's despair here. There's loss. There's grief. There's heartbreak. But I get that you're trying to focus on yourself right now. And I get that, you know what, you moved out of the isolation mode and you're trying to do something more positive. This lack of communication, and that's like the Five of Swords, lack of communication. And I feel like you're not knowing whether to surrender or not. You're not trying to change because, you know what, there's no reason for you to change. There's nothing about you that needs changing, Payman. Walking away isn't really something that you want to do. But you know what? If another opportunity should show up that's more promising, I guarantee you'll walk. I guarantee you'll walk. Because I see you looking at the clock like, I've wasted all this time. And I don't know how much time I have or I only have a certain amount of time, or if I want to have children, I need to do that soon. I feel like for some point there was an inability for you to move forward, and I get that. And I get there was a lot of fear of losing this person. But I feel like you're getting exhausted with these negative patterns that keep happening, or you keep revisiting with. But you're wanting change. And he may be resisting change at the moment because he's trying to keep a balance with his children and with his situation. It's talking about moderation with him. Everything is being very patient, very calm. Everything is in moderation. It's kind of like, but he's not putting you on the priority list where I'd want you to be. I feel like, you know what, doing what you're doing now, waiting for him to react, waiting for him to respond, waiting for him to reach out, is going to bring you success and victory. You are going to have the advantage here with that. You are going to hear from him soon. It isn't long, Payman. It isn't long at all. There's definitely like a celebration, meaning you'll be happy because he's going to reach out. But then that's going to make your mind confused. Like, okay, he reached out again, but we still haven't made a date. We're still not meeting up. So he reached out for what? Like, you're going to question this. You're going to question this. But that's for you then to take the step forward. Uriel, please stop it on my channel. I don't want to block you. Please stop it on my channel. You want to be able to feel welcomed. You want to be able to feel like he's accepting. You want to be able to feel like you're wanted. When somebody's not giving you attention or not showing that you're wanted, it makes you not want to be there. Yes, exactly, Payman. Exactly. 100%. And I feel like you got that fear. It's kind of like the Nine of Swords where you know you can't sleep at night and you're fearing that this is never going to happen. This is never going to take place. Am I ever going to meet his friends, his family, his children? Is this ever going to take place? Sometimes he has to go through his journey right now the way he's doing this. And he needs to be able to void out, cancel out, remove other people that may be in the way. And I don't know what that means, but it doesn't mean dating other people. It means that he has to pick and choose along the way, clear the path, so to speak, to get to you. Allow him to do that. But meanwhile, allow yourself to do what it is that you want to do and what you need to do, whether that's dating, whatever it is that you want to do. Follow your dreams right now. Follow your guide. Follow what you feel is right for you, honey, because I'm going to tell you something. As you work on you, and we always have, listen, I don't care who you are, including me, anybody else, we always have lessons that are going to come in. We always have choices and decisions to make. Every single day, you're going to make a decision about something. If it's as simple as wanting cheese on your hamburger, or if it's as difficult as saying, do I want to talk to this person right now and answer this phone, or do I want to let it go to voicemail? There's choices and decisions every day. Energy can change as fast as I blink my eyes. I can tell you today that, you know what, when I'm going to do these readings until 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock I'm going to go to Wawa and I'm going to get a coffee. But I can guarantee you that maybe when I get done these readings, I get so exhausted and I'm so tired and I look at the clock and I get to 10 o'clock, I really don't feel like going out right now. And now I'm not going to go. So you could read me and see, yeah, she's going to go to Wawa. But come back and read me again around 10 o'clock and see that I say, you know what, I don't feel like going to Wawa right now. I changed my mind. Everybody can change their mind. He's definitely not giving up. He's definitely interested. It's just complicated. And because it's not your story, that's why it's more complicated. Because you don't understand it as much as you could. Because you're not living that. You're not living that journey. You're on your own journey. And it's hard to sometimes realize what somebody else is going through on a daily basis. It's definitely a perspective issue. True. It's like you could look at me right now and think, okay, Helen's good. She's talking to us. She's doing this and that. But you don't know that 2 hours ago I was fighting depression. You don't know 2 hours ago I didn't know what I want to do. If I wanted to do anything. I didn't know if I want to go back to bed I know if I want to come on a live. I know if I want to just get out of here sometimes. I know what I wanted to do. 2 hours later, I wanted to do a live. I wanted to see you guys. So, energy changes, sweetheart. But I will tell you that his feelings for you, his love for you, his attraction to you, his desires for you has not changed. So you'll understand. You'll understand. Trust me when I tell you, I'm not ever telling you or anybody else to wait and don't bother talking to anybody else and just keep sitting home by yourself waiting for them to show up. I'm not ever telling anybody to do that because you know what? I've done that. And I sat home for, oh, excuse me. You sit down with my leg. I sat home for months waiting and waiting and waiting for what? And then it took 4 or 5 months later for somebody to show up when I could have done a whole bunch of stuff in those months. I learned the hard way. And that piece of evidence and information comes to you from experience, not so much psychic for that part. Live your life. You're not promised tomorrow. So I don't want you to have regrets that you didn't do things that would make you happy, that you didn't follow what your heart said to do. I'm not saying give up on him. I'm not saying give up on the us word. But I'm saying don't give up on you either. Focus on you. Make your money. Take your overtime. Do whatever trips come up. Do you. He's going to be there. If the universe's intentions, which I hear are true, are for you two to come together, one way or the other, no matter what you're doing, no matter what journey you're taking, I don't care if you go across country, if yous are meant to be together, one way or the other, the universe will make that happen. And I'll tell you what, look at God every day, because miracles has happened every day. And I'm sure every single one of you watching right now has seen something occur that no way you should have thought should have, or shouldn't have made it, or somebody shouldn't have survived, or maybe a loan went through, or you finally got a house, or you was homeless before and now you have a place to live. Or I'm telling you, don't underestimate the power. Don't underestimate it. All right? Okay, who's up next? Lucerne. Lucerne, type your question. Hey, Texas. What? A girlfriend? Texas. Texas, there's a lot of, I'll tell you what, there's some fine looking people from Texas. I've seen that TikTok. There's some fine looking people from Texas. Lucerne says, oh, you did. Okay. Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous, Lucerne. Please don't be nervous. Payman, you got it, sweetheart. I'm in your corner. You are a beautiful girl. You have a lot going for you. You know what? You don't deserve to be waiting forever. You don't deserve that. I know everything you've been through. And I know all the loyalty and the strength you have with your mom and everything else. I know, Payman. Listen, you ain't my first rodeo, right? We've talked for years now. We've talked. And you're an amazing person. Amazing worker. You're a great employee. You're a good person. You're a good friend. Payman. 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 You know what, Payman, if I thought you was a different kind of person, if I didn't really know you, but I know you, and I know who you are, and I know what you stand for, and I get your respect, and I respect you for it. So you know what, you are top, you are like filet mignon compared to the little cheesesteaks. Okay, so don't worry. Please don't worry, Payman. Anybody as amazing as you, this is going to work out in your favor. I promise you, even though it looks like it fell apart, I promise you it's going to fall together. Just hold on. Please hold on a little bit longer. And you text me, girl, the minute that you hear from him. Okay? Text me the minute. All right, Payman? All right. Lucerne. You got it, Payman. It's the truth. I'm only speaking. You can't make me lie. I ain't lying for you or anybody else. Can't make me lie. I only speak the truth. And I come down just as good as I come down good, I come down hard too. So you got to take me with both ways, okay? Got to take me with both ways because, I got to give it to you straight no matter what. All right. Lucerne, honey. It's good that you spoke your mind. It's good that you spoke your mind. And the reason I'm going to say that is you got the Page of Cups. So thank you, Payman. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't one of them fake people. Listen, you people know my post office address. You know where my town I live in. You know my dog. You know my daughter. You know everything about me. I'm not one of them mysterious, who is that lady kind of thing. Everybody knows Helen Harris. Everybody knows who I am. All right. Lucerne, he's going to offer you this cup. You have the Page of Cups. So, Lucerne, yes. You know what? I know it was scary doing what you had to do, but it was important that he understands that you need to be respected and heard. I don't think that he took something as serious as he should have. It feels like he struggled with that. I feel like you're usually very cooperative, maybe a little on the quiet side sometimes. I feel like also you do have a psychic gift, meaning that you are very intuitive here. I feel like sometimes you get this feeling and you go with it and you trust it. There's no doubt about that, right? Let's see. Yeah, this relationship is going to blossom because the Ace of Cups is right underneath of that. So it is going to blossom. There is going to be a new beginning to this. There is going to be a coming together. It's also like he wants you to hear his side of something. It wasn't that he wasn't serious. It wasn't that he didn't care. He's not as good as expressing himself as you are. There's a celebration coming up for the two of you. I know that with the situation, the way things kind of fell apart for a minute, it felt like you have a missed opportunity. It felt like that was your chance. It felt like now it's over, but that's not true. That's not true. I feel like the tears that you've cried kind of like fell down to him. It's like tears from heaven, and they fell down to him. And I feel like he knows that you were very upset. He knows that you were very hurt. He knows that you were even maybe a little mad. He knows that he upset you. It's like, I don't know if you felt like there was some deception, or you felt like maybe he wasn't focusing on you and the relationship the way he should have. That's what it feels like. Oh, Payman. Payman says story and journey. Thank you, Payman. Thank you, Texas. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Payman. Thank you so much for all your beautiful words. Thank you. Okay. Lucerne, there is going to be stability that comes in your relationship. You are protected by the universe. You are protected. Your angels are around you. You needed to speak your truth. Listen, sometimes you got to wake them up. Sometimes you got to get them back in the moment. People get comfortable and then they get lazy. But I do see that sometimes he sits very strong in his power. I feel like sometimes he's very optimistic in one aspect, but I feel like he's kind of immature in other ways. Is that not right? Thank you, Payman. I'm always here for you. Thank you, Payman. 100% is what happened. Okay, good. So I feel like you had to escape from that. You had to just get away from it for a minute. I feel like, you know what, you just needed to release. It's like, you know what, you didn't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire, so to speak. And even though you didn't want to leave this person or break up with this person, at the same time, it's like you weren't tolerating the nonsense, okay? You're not going to tolerate the nonsense. There is a romantic proposal coming from him. The Knight of Cups shows up. It's an invitation. It's him taking action. He feels that you're his ideal woman. He feels that you're very intelligent. He feels like you're very strong. You're very independent. He knows that you have a lot of ideas. Sometimes he gets a little intimidated because sometimes you move a little faster than he's prepared to. Just take your time. But he is willing to put the work in. Okay? Things are definitely going to come forward. Let me give you an oracle card. Okay, your oracle card comes up as prosperity. So with prosperity, that talks about contentment, success, achievements, abundance, wealth. Now, when we speak about wealth, doesn't always mean coins. It can also mean something that you value. Now, we all value, as far as I know, we all value love more than money. How many times did you say, as long as I can be with the person I love, I don't care if I live in a cardboard box. As long as I'm with the person I love, I don't care what storms we're going through. Right? This prosperity is proof to you that things are going to prosper. Things are going to move forward. Things are going to definitely advance back to where they were and even better, but in a better place, with a better mindset. There's more of an understanding now. Now that you have this understanding, there's going to be a conversation that's had between the two of you. Saying, you know, I just really wanted you to hear me. I just really wanted you to listen. I just wanted to make sure that you're as serious about this as I am. Because this isn't a game. This is the rest of my life that we're talking about. The rest of our life. So I do feel like you're going to have that conversation and things are going to go very well. So yes, he will be reaching out soon. Okay, Lucerne, you are finished. And who is next? Texas. My Texas. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do the sticks message right on this one, Shelly. I got to take a break in between. So I'll come back on. Everybody else can sign up. Make sure in your payment you put the word sticks, and you'll get your sticks message. Right now, I'm just going to finish these. I haven't even had dinner yet, and it's 9:15. I haven't even had dinner yet. It's 9:15. And it's dark, and I still got to take my trash out. Oh, boy. Amen, Lucerne. Me too. Me too. Okay, Texas, type your question. If I missed it, type your question. Texas, you're getting a message, correct, Texas? Thank you for hitting the like button, you guys. Please hit the like button if you come in the room. 2:46 a.m. You better go to bed. Better go to bed. No, you're not going to lose him for speaking your mind, and you have every right to speak your mind. And sometimes it's just about how we speak it, but you have every right to speak your feelings and emotions, and he needs to listen. Anybody else for a one-card message? Miss Shelley says. Tamara paid for one? Okay. Tamara Erickson? Okay. All right. All right. So ask your question, please. Lindsay. Lindsay, you better go to bed before you get a headache tomorrow. Go to bed. We love you, but go to bed. Texas says, well, I get the promotion this time. Okay. Ooh, that came right out. Well, you got the Page of Pentacles. So I would say the answer is yes. You got the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, the first thing it says is good news in earthly matters. Solid beginnings, setting goals, opportunity, increase in your income, negotiations. It talks about you being a very open-minded person, also being very studious at times. It talks about one who is willing to learn more. It talks about somebody that can be counted on, your loyalty. It talks about being respected at your job. It also talks about a missed opportunity in the past and says that like it's your turn. They're saying it's your turn. It's something that you've been waiting on. Your oracle card too. Let me get that to bring the message in better. Let me shuffle that. It's easier if I shuffle than if I try to do it with one hand. It's easier if I shuffle. Oh. Oh, thank you. Jesus, scared me to death. Okay, your oracle card is visionary. So visionary, you see it? Visionary, this talks about self-assured, having confidence. You have to keep saying, you know what? I'm going to get that job. I deserve that job. I've wanted it before. I didn't get it, but I'm going to get it this time. There was a reason for the timing. There's a reason that I didn't get it before. There's a reason that I'm going to get it now. Very passionate, self-worth, vivacious. So having the confidence, knowing, seeing it as if it's already yours, knowing that you got this. Just keep thanking the universe, like, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you for giving me this promotion. Thank you for helping me to increase my finances, help me to live better, to make a better living, to be in a better position. Yeah, it's definitely very positive, and I feel like there's also a man around who's responsible to help you to get into this position. It feels like there's somebody either you can talk to or you've already talked to. Perhaps maybe it was an interview, or perhaps it's being called into an interview with a man. Definitely feeling like, yeah, you know what? You're deserving of this. You're definitely entitled to this, and this is yours. So I feel like it's very positive. It's like one way or the other, you're going up. Like there's definitely a pay increase coming here one way or the other. So I'm seeing this pay increase and this happiness and this joy coming with the promotion. You see what else I got for you. Texas, also Texas, where love is concerned. Where love is concerned, sometimes it doesn't feel like you can always fill the cup. Meaning that that person is never satisfied always with the love that you give them. I want you not to underestimate yourself and not doubt yourself that it is not you. I don't want you to lower your self-worth because someone else acts a certain way. I want you to remember to stay strong in your power. Stay in your power of who you are. I'm also hearing, Texas, that, you know, you're definitely a people pleaser and you will go above and beyond to try to prove to somebody that you are worthy or that you are valuable or that you are important. Even if you get kicked down 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30 times, you're still going to get back up and say, but listen, I could really do this, or I'm really meaning that, or I really do love you, or I really want to help you, or I really care about you, or I just see you going above and beyond. Yes, I'll take you here. Yes, I'll do this for you. Yes, I'll do that for you. But I need you to sometimes remember it's okay to say no. I feel like you exhaust yourself with always, always, always trying to do for other people. And listen, there is nothing wrong with helping somebody out. There is nothing wrong for doing somebody a good turn. There is nothing wrong for caring about somebody. But when you neglect yourself, when you neglect your own health, whether it's physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, then it becomes a problem. So when you know that you had too much, you know when you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling sad or you're feeling upset or anxious now, if somebody provokes you to feel any of those emotions, you need to remove yourself from the situation and say, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this right now. I'm not mad at you. I just need a timeout. I need a timeout. and we'll talk tomorrow. And that's it. So I just need you to make sure that you take care of yourself. Because if you allow somebody to keep stepping on you, stepping on you, stepping on you, they're never going to respect you. They're going to feel like they can because you're not setting any boundaries. So I need you to make sure you're working on your boundaries. Okay, Texas? That's what I got. Does that make sense? Oh, good. Your coworker friend's trying to help you. Great. I'm just reading the comments now. Yeah, definitely passed before. No, you can send one, Denise. Yes, Denise. Because I think I have Tamar and then Denise. So, yep, you can. Yep, you sure can. Okay, Texas, great. Perfect. Spirit had that for you. All right, Tamar, please type your question. Tamar, honey, please type your question. And then Denise, when I'm finished tomorrow, I'll call your name and you can type your question. Okay, Tamar. Tamar, I feel like before I pull a card, so you know I hear spirit, right? So I feel like this isn't the first time. I feel like this person has disappointed you several times in the past. Is that correct? Please respond. Please respond. Okay, Denise, honey, thank you. It'll be a couple minutes anyway. You're good. Tamar, a few times. I also feel like, Tamar, when you first met this person, you definitely wanted them to like you a lot. I understand. I feel like you knew things that were going on. And even though you knew what was going on behind the scenes, so to speak, like things that you probably shouldn't have found out about, but I feel like you knew what was going on, and yet you still kept showing up. You kept being there for this person at their convenience. I feel like this person has taken advantage of you. I feel like this person is not being sincere. I don't feel like this is your forever person. I feel like this person, I don't know if you went in their phone. I don't know if it was that you saw something or somebody told you something, but I feel like you saw something. And I feel like he's very secretive. And I feel like there's definitely he's a game player. I feel like he knows you'll take him back. It's like he knows. He knows. It's like even when you break up, he knows. He gets a little time then to go out and play and do what he really wants to do and not have anybody say anything to him. He doesn't have to hear it from you. He doesn't have to answer you. But meanwhile, you don't know what's really going on with him right now because when he's not with you, you don't even know. It's like you don't have a clue, and then your mind starts doing all this thinking. But I do feel like then he reaches out, and all he wants to do is come back over and sleep with you again. Do you feel like that's true? You're right, Tamari. They did. You're right. Not just a friend with benefits. Friends with benefits. The same way he's treating you, friends with benefits. No commitment. He moved you in. Yeah. Sure, sure. You sure can, Leslie. It's one card message 5555. Okay. Um, when he moved you in, did you not have a place to live? Were you losing the place that you were staying at? Were you living with somebody else previously? Were you living with a female or somebody else previously? Yeah, Leslie can. Were you living with somebody else previously? And where is the house, Tamar? You don't have it anymore? Because I feel like you don't have nothing to go back to. Or you didn't have nothing to go back to. Or are you in the house now? Why do I feel like you didn't have something to go back to? Okay, okay, okay. Tamar, there is definitely a new relationship in about 3 months that is going to take place for you. This person that keeps playing these games back and forth is never going to commit to you or be faithful or loyal. You have to be the one to make that decision to say, you know what, I can't do these games anymore. I can't play this anymore. You are in a toxic relationship right now. It is hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Lights are on, lights are off. This is also a person who sometimes either holds back intimacy from you, holds back communication with you, could be in the same room but doesn't talk. They're very controlling as well. They only want you to do certain things, but they can do what they want to do. I just feel like it's a double standard. It feels like a lot of double standards. He did that, and he stopped affection. Exactly. And that's a manipulative tactic, like a punishment, which is abuse. Kind of like, okay, so I'm not going to have sex with you, and I'm not going to do this with you. Yeah. You know, the card that comes up for you is the Hermit card. Right now, it's time to do some soul searching. You need to understand your true wealth. You need to understand the power of yourself. I feel like you settled with him. I think you were single for a little while before him, and I think you settled with him. Oh, good. Oh, good. You know, it's about time that you decide to make healthy choices. You were making them for the wrong reason. Yeah, you did settle. But you were making those choices to go back with him because you didn't like being alone. You didn't want to have to go back and live alone. You didn't want to have to do anything by yourself. You thought it would work itself out. You thought he would change. He's not going to change. Only person that has to change is you. Change what you've been doing. Find yourself another way. There is definitely a man around you. Within 3 months, you'll be in a relationship with this person. It is going to start out as a friendship first. A lot of talking, exchanging numbers, things of that nature. It is going to move forward. Yes, your alone time is going to finally make you realize that it's quiet. It's peaceful. There's no more bargaining back and forth. There's no more arguing back and forth. There's no more lies that have to be told. Because sometimes you would look at him like, that's not even a good story. Like, you could do better than that. Yeah. He hides things. He hides contacts. He puts them under fake names. He turns his ringer off. There's a whole bunch of stuff that he does. And you know what? You need to get out of this now. Because that toxicity will last for you. It'll cripple you. I promise you it'll cripple you. So you know what? When he reached out and he was trying to talk to you, say, you know, don't even respond. Sometimes silence is so much more powerful than any words you could speak. Don't respond. As a matter of fact, if you want to block his number, block it. Because otherwise you may weaken. I know the routine. You may weaken and go back to it. Be very careful. Yeah. You know what? If you just got to block it. Because you need to get your strength back right now. Start focusing on the other person. Start focusing on the new guy. That'll help you to create a diversion so you don't worry about this one anymore. Because he's really no good for you. All right. You're welcome. Who's up next? Who's next? Shelly, who's next? I am so hungry. It's 9 o'clock. Who's next? I gotta have dinner. I saw Leslie ate something really delicious looking. I want some of that. All right. You're welcome, Tamar. And don't rent your house out, because I feel like whoever you're going to rent it to will end up destroying your home. Don't rent out your house. No. This new person that you meet may decide to move in with you and help you to pay the bills better. So try that. Okay, Denise, are you on here? Type your question. Denise, type your question, please. After that, Shelly, this list is closed, and then I'll open up the 3 sticks with 1 message. This 3 sticks, no questions asked, will give you 1 message. I will combine all 3 sticks together to give you your message. Oh, man. Leslie. Do you like pina coladas? Denise, I need you to type your question, please, before I go eat my dinner. Denise, type your question. Denise, type your question. Maybe she's typing it. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, honey girl. Thank you, baby girl. Okay, Jacob's Energy. Recently got into an argument. Just wanted to know where he's at with that. All right, let's see. Just got into an argument. I don't know if you called him out on his truth. I don't know if you caught him in a lie. It's like almost like you could prove something. Were you able to prove something? Did you catch him in a lie? Oh my God, Leslie. Denise, were you able to prove something? Call him out on his bullshit? Yeah, okay, that's what it says. See, tell you my cards, 18%. Go to hell, because I'm telling you, my cards with my grandmother's messages are 100%. Okay. So with that, it shows his pride was hurt. It's like he didn't know you'd know, or he didn't know that you would find out. It's like he was shocked that you called him out on it. And then he still tried to deny it. Is that right? Yeah. But he still tried to deny it, right? Even though you called him out on his shit, he still tried to deny it, right? Come up with an excuse about it. It was like coming up with an excuse. Okay. Right now he's pissed. Right now he's pissed. And you know, he almost believes his own lies. I'm just going to tell you. It's almost like he believes his own lies. Kind of like, no, it didn't happen like that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he believes his own bullshit. I also feel like he called somebody else up and was telling them about what you said. He called somebody else up, trying to cover his ass. Trying to excuse his behavior. Yes, yes, yes. But he's pissed right now. Because you know what? He don't like it when the truth gets put back to his face. And he don't like it when he gets caught out on some bullshit. Because he never takes accountability. He never takes accountability or responsibility for his bullshit. Never has. He's always like, wasn't me. I didn't say that. Or I didn't do that. Always. That's the way he does it. He is going to have regrets. He is going to have regrets because you have the 4 of Cups. He is going to have regrets in this situation. It's like he feels like he's going to feel like he missed an opportunity. He might go stagnant for a little while. He might calm down a little bit. But right now he's focusing on the negative. He does always think he's right. That's why I say he ain't listening to nobody. He's always like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't say that. Or this is this. Or it has to be this way. I already know. Like, he's very adamant. Very adamant. Demanding. And he tries to persuade everyone to listen to his way. And he thinks he's never wrong. He's got a lot to learn. That's what they're showing me. He's got a lot to learn. It's like, you know what? You and him are going to talk. You are going to talk soon. It might be within a week. There's also some kind of travel. I don't know who's traveling. I also feel like there's There's confrontation here still. There's still going to be confrontation. It's like you might go back and forth with something, but I feel like you're done with it. You're just like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah, it keeps coming up about a new beginning for you. Accepting a new beginning. There is good news coming your way, I'm going to tell you that. There's also a romantic proposal or offer or an invitation that follows through all this bullshit. I also feel like where he's concerned, I feel like right now you might be having a lack of energy, kind of like I'm exhausted with this. Like I'm fed up with this. I also feel like, well, it is showing like the Page of Wands in reverse, kind of like a broken heart, like feeling bad that somebody would treat you that way. But I feel like he's going to have the Judgment card on his hands. And he's going to have to start doing some self-evaluations because you're not the first person and the only person that he does this shit to. He makes snap judgments and he gets very snappy with his mouth. And he curses a lot. Who's got the tattoo, you or him? Who's got a tattoo? Yeah, he definitely broke your trust. I wouldn't leave your job because I feel like your job, you like it there. I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave. Let this calm down. Let this boiling pot go to a simmer. Let it calm down. Who got a tattoo? You? Okay. Yes, I see a tattoo. So whoever's got the tattoo is going to have luck. Luck is coming their way. So I just feel like wherever tattoo is, luck is coming their way. Does your tattoo have an initial in it? Is there an initial? Is there an initial in your tattoo? Either a flower or initial? What's your tattoo? Does it have a flower or an initial in it? No. I'm seeing like a flower or an initial. I don't think it's a heart. I think it's a flower or an initial. Oh, it's a flower? Yes, you have a flower? A tattoo is a flower? You have both. Oh, Lucerne says she has both. Okay. Well, that's good luck's coming to you. Okay. Denise says, I have a heart too. Okay. So I saw heart, I saw flower, and I saw initial. So maybe I still have Lucerne's energy in me too. But anyway, things are definitely going to straighten out. Don't quit your job. Things are going to be okay. Things are going to calm down. Just give it a little bit of time. Don't talk to nobody about it. Don't talk to him right now. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer any calls. Don't do anything. Just mind your P's and Q's, and things will balance out. All right? All right. Who's my last person? Leslie? Leslie? Personal readings? Right now, no, right now my personal readings, private readings for this weekend with this special. For this weekend, you can get a 20-minute reading for $100. And you can get a 30-minute reading is $150. So you can get a 20-minute reading for $100. And you can ask a lot of questions in 20 minutes. Or you can get a 30-minute reading for $150. That is my specials right now. So a 20-minute reading, Zoom or whatever, only this weekend. You have to be available. You can't save it for later. It's either use it or lose it. It is only for today, tomorrow, and Monday. After that, too bad. But $100 for 20 minutes or 150 for 30. All right. Leslie, question, please. Ask your question. I've got to eat my dinner. Last one is Leslie. Nobody else. This one is now closed. This session is closed till tomorrow. We will do another session tomorrow. So if you want to get in on tomorrow, one card message, write down tomorrow in your payment of PayPal. Write tomorrow or write the word Sunday, and I will definitely put you on the list. So, Lindsay, you can always try that too. 55.55 is a lot cheaper, and you could do that. All right. All right, Leslie, type your question, please. Type your question, Leslie, for your mini. And that is the last one for this. And then I will come back on and do sticks. It'll be 3 sticks to get 1 message. 3 sticks to get 1 message, 55.55. I think that's what I put in the payment thing. Leslie says, why am I hearing those songs by Roxette and the one I heard earlier in Spanish? Why are you hearing those songs? Okay. So your question is, why are you hearing those songs? You want a mini read on why you're hearing them songs. Okay. Whoops. All right, so the first thing Spirit's telling me, Leslie, is this is more about self-development. These words, these lyrics, these messages that are coming to you, which can feel like they're for another person or from another person, but they're actually for you. This is about you going up to the next level. It's kind of like you're going to be maturing. When I say maturing, that doesn't mean like in your behavior and stuff. Maturing, which means expanding. You have a very spiritual side of you. You have a very intuitive side. You also have the healing side of you. With your Reiki experience as well, it shows that you're very grounded and very secure. It also talks about this is bettering you. This is bettering who you are. So you're bettering yourself by listening to these words. They're giving you kind of like hidden messages, so to speak. There's like a certain line that's in each song that's making sense to you. Something that you're taking very personal. Something that you're holding to the highest account. I also feel like this is something that's giving you security or hope. These messages, whatever these songs and lyrics, and I don't know the songs personally, but I'm hearing that they give you hope. They also are guiding you into a new direction. There's also somebody who's very preoccupied, either with financial matters or somebody's very preoccupied with emotional matters right now. Somebody who's kind of feeling like they're stuck in this pattern or in this path. But I feel like there's a chain that's about to break open, meaning there's a release about to happen. There's something that's going to work for you in your power. There's something that is going to help you to ignite to the next level or go to the next level. Your youthfulness that you have about you, especially on the outside, you look very youthful. Your playfulness that somebody is missing. I don't feel like you've had a lot of conversation with Nicholas where you have been showing a lot of playfulness. I think he misses the sense of humor. I think he misses the comedy or the laughter or the fun that used to be there in the beginning. There's something that needs to be changed back to simplicity. Somebody's feeling like things are just trying to get too serious. If you take it back to a simplicity level, you're going to find a big response from this person. I need you to know this. There is family support that's coming in as well. Talking about, I think, with your mom, her health, and the other situations, there's some support that's coming in. I also feel like there's somebody who's trying to set up business or trying to get help to thrive, to set up a business or do something. Whether you're going to be selling essential oils, or you're going to sell crystals, or you're going to sell Reiki sessions on Zoom even. It's like you're going to offer these sessions to people. There's somebody who definitely understands you and where you're coming from. This is a man. This is a man who feels very strong around you. It's like he can understand when there's chaos, when you can't get things balanced, when you're feeling stressed out, when you're feeling like you don't have the partner in your life that you want. And this is probably relating to Sergio. He's feeling like he can relate to your emotional stress. I feel like he picks up on that. I also feel like he is finally starting to see some happiness around you or something around the home or seeing you leaving and coming and going, always looking now much more relieved than you did in the past 2 weeks. There's something about your composure, something about your expression that's showing that you are much more in a better mental space than you were, say, 3 days ago. There's definitely going to be teamwork around the house. I also feel like, you know what, there's you and somebody. I hope it's not you and your mom. It might be you and your dad. There's going to be some kind of conflict, arguing, where somebody is wanting to control you or control something that you're doing or get into your personal business. And I feel like you're saying, no, 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 I'm not giving you that answer. I'm not telling you that or whatever. I also feel like where work is concerned, things are about to expand or grow, or you're about to break off independently. It's kind of like the way that a spaceship or a rocket goes up, how the you know, when astronauts go up in that rocket, the things that are on the sides of it, I know it begins with a B, they drop off when that rocket hits a certain altitude. They have to, because they can't possibly stand the altitude, so they have to drop off. Same thing with the people in your life. The people that can't handle where you're going and can't handle that level have to drop off. And that's going to be okay, because you're going to find that there's a new group of people, a new group of friends, even a new loved partner that's coming your way. I was right the first time, and I'm going to be right this time. And this person is going to help you to balance things out. You're definitely going to find balance in a love relationship. And I don't think it's going to be with Nicholas right now. Right now, this other person is going to occupy your time and is going to treat you very well. So take advantage of the opportunity that's coming. Okay. So, my session is going to be opened again tomorrow to do the one card message. Now, I am also going to be coming back in about 40 minutes from now, 10 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, doing 3 sticks, but putting one message together with those 3 sticks. So, if you're wanting to do the 3 sticks to get one message, and you can ask a question, I'm going to allow you this time to ask me a question if you want to with the sticks. It may resonate, it may not. Spirit may just want to give you a message through the sticks, and I have no control over what happens. So I am going to try to open it up to questions. It may or may not directly respond to your question, depending on what Spirit feels that's more important for you, to have the answer that you're asking for, or to get the message that Spirit's trying to give you. That also is 55-55. So if you're interested, you can sign up for that. I'll be back in roughly 40 minutes or so, and we'll see what goes on from there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You never know. I could be coming back on YouTube full time. You never know. All right, you guys. See you soon.